Hey guys, Average Joe, the Average Geek here, and it is time for my weekly Orville review. Episode 8, Into the Void. Great episode. Man, Orville is hitting on all cylinders every episode now. Yeah, sorry, I got a little bit of shaky cam going down. I'm using my cell phone. I'm in the van. I'm at work. You know, I like to get these reviews out in a little earlier than I am this time, but y'all bear with me. Yeah. So, Into the Void. Wonderful episode. It was an Isaac and Dr. Finn episode, which was fantastic. We got a lot of wonderful character development for both Isaac and Dr. Finn, and Dr. Finn is emerging as a wonderful character. Her family, her and her 2 kids, get a little vacation time. They're going to a recreation play world, as is described in the show. And Isaac is acting as their pilot. Typical kind of science fiction spatial anomalies occur. And it throws our hero and her families for a loop, and they crash land on this strange alien world and have to survive. Wonderful episode. This was really good stuff. I don't want to go, blow by blow through the plot or anything like that, but I'm going to talk about the things that I really enjoy about this episode. Let's see. So, I think you might have heard my walkie-talkie go off there. Like I said, I am at work. A lot of great things I did like about this episode. Seeing Isaac in his ever-going quest to understand biological life, specifically humans, in this kind of trade partnership deal with the Kalons, is really good. And seeing how he goes from... It seems that in this episode, he really starts to begin to understand what it means to be a biological life form, and to be a life form in general, and to develop love and feelings and respect for people. When Dr. Finn's son is on the verge of death, and Isaac reaches out and takes her hand, it was beautiful, and it was wonderful, and it was touching, and it was an example of what's great about that kind of story of sci-fi, the story of the artificial intelligence, the artificial life form trying to be human. And I could pull up parallels with all kinds of other stories, but those parallels have been done to death. So just let this story stand on its own. And seeing how Isaac learns to deal with the children and develops a legitimate affection for the children, and he even says that they've become very dear to him, despite their unruliness. At the end of the episode, Isaac is primarily a comedic character. That's not a bad thing, but it's nice to see some character growth from Isaac, to see his character evolve beyond, the butt of the joke, to evolve beyond the Mr. Potato Head joke, which is great. Dr. Finn. Dr. Finn is no holds barred. She will fight. She had absolutely no qualms in pulling the trigger on her captor, stabbing him in the gut. Yet, later on in the episode, she implores her son to keep the weapon on stun, because, the raiders and marauders on the alien planet might have no sanctity for life, but she is Union. She is human, and she does. And that was great, seeing her balance that idea with the ability to fight for the ones she loves, specifically her children. It was wonderful. Wonderful. Those were the best parts of the episode. Some other things were kind of cliched. The plot itself is one that we've seen many times before in the past, in very similar stories to like this. I hate to draw the parallel with Star Trek, but there was an episode of Star Trek Voyager where Tuvok had to save the lives of a few children, and I felt that this was very similar to that. It's entirely possible that, probable that Seth MacFarlane never even seen that episode when he wrote this. But there was that parallel there, but that's not a bad thing. That's these stories are what, you're going to get the similar stories all the time in science fiction, and that's perfectly fine, because this story is a wonderful setup to show the growth of a traditionally emotionless character by forcing them to care for young ones. You can see that growth happen immediately in episodes like this. So that didn't bother me at all. Design wise, the aliens were cool looking in this one. They were very kind of basic, kind of forehead appliance aliens. But the guy, the main guy that captured Finn and was, kind of Stockholm Syndrome, Dr. Finn, he's been in so many episodes of other science fiction series. I can't remember the guy's name, but that chin is so recognizable. He's been in everything. All in all, this was a good episode. It was a great episode. A lot of really great character development. Got some really cool stuff. A couple of little funny moments. Wasn't the most comedic episode, but that's okay. The show doesn't have to be 100% comedy all the time. I'd give this episode, I don't know, a B, like a steady B. Good stuff. If you agree with me, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you disagree with me, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. What did you think about the episode? What do you think about the Orville? Are you as stoked as I am that the Orville got brought in for a season 2? That's great. Yeah. Sorry about the impromptu video nature of this video right here. I'm at work and we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm not around my computer. I ain't got my setup like I normally have. But thank you for watching nevertheless. I am Average Joe, the Average Geek, and we need not fear the banana. Have a good one.